Hey, Internet. So, apparently I put myself on this quest to drink a root beer from every state, and I don't even know if that's going to be possible. But, there could be a state that doesn't produce any root beers. In any case, I'm a huge fan of unattainable goals, so we'll see how it turns out. This week we're adding one more to the list. While two of our root beers come from states we visited before, one of them is from Hawaii. I just feel like, it ought to be possible for me to get a root beer from Alaska easier than I can get one from Hawaii, right? Because theoretically, it's within the realm of possibility, no matter how improbable, that, just forces of nature, falling off trucks, getting blown in the wind, rolling down hills, a root beer could end up at my doorway from Alaska. But Hawaii, it's a lot less likely. Just sink in the ocean. But, alas, it seems like I'm going to live with this, and no Alaska yet. Hey, speaking of which, if you have a root beer in a state I haven't covered yet, and we'll put up a map and you can check that out, go ahead and let me know about it, or send it to me. That'd be awesome. But yeah.
I'm gonna party like I did when I was 8. Drink too much root beer, stay up late. The Adam glasses, root beer round the hill. Yeah, the Adam glass, root beer round the hill.
Since Hawaii marks our westernmost state, I thought we'd slowly move across the country with one of our easternmost root beers this week as well. Capt'n Eli's is out of Portland, Maine, Shipyard Brewing Company. Now, this is probably the only root beer I've ever encountered that has its own graphic novel tie-in, and I definitely suggest checking that out. Shipyard Brewing's been producing this in bottles since 2002. They've been producing it for their own restaurant since 1996, and there's a big long history about how the root beer involvement of the family dates back to 1920. There's actually no mention of whether or not it's the same recipe, and it doesn't seem like it is, but whatever. Let's give it a shot. Ooh, definitely has a good nose. Nice little explosion when I open that, too. Good head on it. Real dark. That might be one of the foamiest we've had. I'm usually good at pouring it with no head, but it's a good creaminess, a good classic draft style root beer flavor. Lots of vanilla. Not a lot of deep anise to it, a little more birch, but the vanilla is the principal flavor and the creaminess. Real good stuff. Tastes like the sort of thing that a waitress on roller skates ought to be serving at your car window. Now, Bloomers is named for a guy who owned a brewery in Monroe, Wisconsin in the 1880s. The brewery itself dates to the 1845, which is why this says established 1845. In all that history, I have no idea when the root beer was actually started to be made. The company is currently owned by the Minnis family, operating Minnis Craft Brewery and still making Bloomer sodas. This one smells a little fruitier. Almost has a hop smell to it. Very interesting if there's hops in this. Certainly doesn't say anything about it on the ingredients list, though it is kosher. So we have that. Yeah, it tastes a little fruitier too. Some interesting things going on here. A little syrupy. That is a weird sweetness. This is certainly a very unique root beer. It's not off-putting, but it's not like a lot of other things we've tasted. Yeah, that's weird. It's bitter as its herbs are really on a cough syrup end of flavors. And its sweetness almost has a tart to it. That is, it's weird. Don't really like that. As a root beer. I might drink it as just a soda. Alright, our main event. Waialua. I really have no idea. It is it is the product, it is the soda works, and it is the city on the North Shore of Oahu that this is produced in. Karen and Jason Campbell, long residents of Waialua. I'm gonna question it every time I say it, so we'll deal with that. Anyway, they'd lived there for a while, and back in 2003 decided to start a soda company producing root beer, vanilla cream soda, a pineapple soda, a couple of others, all from local Hawaiian ingredients. Probably because it will cost a lot to import ingredients to Hawaii, and the government frowns on bringing in outside produce, of which vanilla might qualify. Hey, it's a little lighter in color, but still pretty dark. Definitely smells more draft root beer style. It's a good flavor mix, though. It's interesting. The birch wintergreen in this almost has a peppermint quality to it. It's a little more almost like a wintergreen lifesaver than a birch flavor. I'm concerned that it's just the sweetness of the bloomers affecting my flavor, but this is good stuff. I had this when I was in Hawaii a couple years ago, and I remember not liking it as much, but I've had a lot of root beers since, and I've really expanded my palate. I also remember it being a lot more anisey back then, so I don't know. Maybe you can't trust memory. Maybe that's what we learned today. It's a terrible thing to learn, and an obvious thing to learn. A terribly obvious thing to learn. No, whatever. We're going to put that out toward the lead, but I think Eli's is going to be out in front. Bloomers, you're going to hang back, but I'd suggest picking any of these up. Bloomers is interesting, but not really root beer interesting. If you run across this, it's good, but I don't actually even remember where I got it. I think it was from Pop Shop, so order it online. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.